I work at a place where I work with a guy named Pat. I think everybody has a Pat at that work. He's the asshole or the woman that you just don't like because she talks shit about you behind your back. Pat's a moron, you guys. I'm just gonna break it down to you. Pat's a moron. I was talking to my friend Andy the other day. I was having a crappy day. I'm like, one of these days, Andy, I'm just gonna take off running and I'm not gonna stop until I hit the ocean. And my friend Andy is also a smartass. He was like, that's not physically possible. He goes, you'll get to the Indiana border and the body automatically shuts down. And I'm like, I'm gonna fucking Google it because I think that's bullshit. And out of nowhere, Pat pops in and he goes, yeah, you can too run to the ocean. I go, how do you figure? He goes, because Forrest Gump did it. And I'm like, Pat, you want to know what else Forrest Gump did? $42.7 million in the box office because it's a fucking movie, Pat. It's a fucking movie. He goes, no, it's based on a true story. Bullshit. Bullshit. But I could see Pat, like, watching the movie for the first time, and the part where Forrest Gump goes up to shake JFK's hand, Pat's like, I remember watching that on the news in the 60s. Gotta be a fucking true story. It's not. He was sitting down, he was telling me a story earlier this week, and he goes, did you ever hear that I sued Hooters in a class action lawsuit? And I'm like, I gotta fucking hear this story. And he goes, yeah, I was a cook. I found out how much the waitresses made. I asked to switch positions so that I could be a server to make more money, and they said no because I was a man. I am so fucking glad you didn't get that change of position, Pat. You've never seen Pat, but I guarantee he would have gotten negative tip money. Like if my bill was $35, I would have dropped like $24 and been like, you're fucking covering the rest of this, Pat. You just shit on my favorite lunch all week, asshole. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall in the attorney's office when he went in with that class action lawsuit. So here's what I want to do, my man. Class action lawsuit on Hooters because they wouldn't let me serve. And the attorney's just like, I need you to fucking run and keep running till you hit the ocean. That's the only thing you logically could say at that point. I got some great friends. Two of them were supposed to be here tonight, but they're assholes, and they didn't come with me. But, I got some friends that they were the ones that gave me the push to try to do stand-up comedy, and I will always love them for that. But unlike those friends, I have an asshole that didn't show up tonight, who's a comedian. But when he's not an asshole, you guys, he's a really funny guy. If you guys don't have comedian friends, fucking get some. Because they are a riot to hang out with. He was having a birthday party a couple weeks ago, we were going to go out for dinner and drinks. And he calls me a couple days before, the birthday shindig. And he goes, hey man, are you bringing a date? I said, I don't know, are you bringing a date? He goes, yeah, check this out. 28-year-old beautiful virgin. That's who I'm bringing, Tim. I was like, oh shit, you know what? I'm going to bring a unicorn. For fucking bringing mythical shit, I'm going to bring a unicorn. My deaf brother brought a mermaid. What? She wants seafood.
She loves seafood.
Yeah, we even got him mythical birthday balloons. It was the shit. It was really fun. I have another friend named Scott. He was one of the ones that really gave me a push. I think mostly because he wanted me to go somewhere else and tell jokes instead of standing next to him and making fun of him. He called me during the summer. He's like, hey man, you want to go and do a charter boat fishing thing? And at the time I was broke. I was like, no, I don't want to do it, man. He goes, no, hear me out. Really cheap prices, this guy that we can go through, and he knows all the hot spots. And I'm like, what's the name of the place? And I shit you not, you guys can look this up. He goes, it's Balls Deep Charter. And I was like, that sounds like we're going to get towed out to the middle of the lake and raped really hard. Just really hard. And this is how I could see it going, you know what I mean? We get out there, we're about in the middle of Muskegon Lake, and I go to open the cabin door to grab a fishing pole, and there's just this redneck sitting in there with straw hanging out of his mouth. He's plucking away at the banjo on the ditty from fucking, now I can't remember. Deliverance, yes. That's the only crowd interaction I'm going to do right there, so suck it up, buddy. That That's what I do. I fuck up a joke, and then I'm like, let's get these guys involved. Yeah, he's just ripping away at Deliverance, and then I jump in the fucking water and swim away. And my friend Scott gets raped really hard, guy that knows the title to Deliverance. I wouldn't let him get raped. I'd call the cops when I got to shore. I would just hope that because they're redneck fishermen, it would take them a really long time to figure out how to rape my friend Scott, I guess. So I'd put all my chips in that. I have another friend named Karen. Karen is a tarot card reader, and or as I like to call, a witchcrafty con artist. And she's big into the horoscopes. And she called me one day and she goes, hey, my dryer's all screwed up. Do you think you'd come take a look at it? And I was like, yeah, I can do that. So I show up on a Saturday morning. It's 9 o'clock. She's still got the clothes on from the day before, and she's eating a bowl of ice cream. Karen goes, guess what, Tim? I said, what's up, Karen? She goes, my horoscope said that today I was going to find true love. And I'm like, yeah, have you fucking looked in the mirror yet? No. And she goes, oh yeah, you're here. And I was like, whoa. Let's slow this train wreck from last night down a little bit. And she goes, you know what, don't knock it until you try it. And I was like, I did, Karen. I tried it this morning. And she goes, really? What did your horoscope say? And I was like, my horoscope said that I was going to help a friend in need. And then she was going to suck my dick and make me a ham sandwich. Yeah. And that ham sandwich was delicious, you guys. And the blowjob was mediocre. And that's why my horoscope came true. But hers didn't. I never fell in love. I'm single, surprisingly, after that last bit. I don't mind being single. I've been single for a long time now, and I know this because my mom reminded me the other day. She was like, you know, you haven't been in a serious relationship in 1.5 years. And I'm like, thank you, Captain Obvious. Because I haven't been keeping tally. And she goes, what have you been doing? And I said, I've just been playing the field. And she goes, oh boy, I hope you're rapping that puppy. And I'm like, don't ever say that to your 35-year-old son again. I don't want my toast now. I'm not hungry. You have sabotaged this breakfast. And she's like, I'm serious. She goes, the last thing you want is for your dick to fall off. And I'm like, you failed in sex ed, didn't you? Because nowhere did they say, STDs? Yeah, they'll make your dick fall off. That's for sure. I highly doubt I'm ever going to wake up one morning and I'm like, oh shit, my dick just rolled out the bottom of my jammies. Must be chlamydia. My fucking mom was right, Jesus Christ. You don't lose your dick from having sex. I've never met someone. The only way you lose your dick from having sex is if you try to fuck a bear. Which around here, that's a possibility. If you ever meet someone at like a family function or something, and they're like, hey, this is my new boyfriend. He's like, hey, my name's Roger, and I don't have a dick. He tried fucking a bear. Roger is a bear fucker, you guys. That's not the way it works. I think one of my failures with trying to date someone is that I inevitably am really crappy at dirty talk. Like I had this woman over one day, you know what I mean, and she's kissing on my neck, and we're both having drinks, and then all of a sudden she goes, ooh, you gonna punish me, Daddy? And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking take your tablet away for a week, and until you can start talking like a goddamn adult, no friends over. This is bullshit. Because when you raise kids, that takes the whole fun out of Daddy. When my kids started talking, you know, my oldest son, he goes, Daddy, Daddy. And I was like, don't call me that. Call me Tim, call me Dad. I don't give a shit. You're going to fuck up me and your mom's sex life. You're going to make it creepy. And he did. Where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. Oh, you guys, be careful on dating websites. Anybody here ever been on a dating website? About 40 of you are liars. Due to the study that I just did and made up, and yeah, it's 40%. 40%. You gotta be careful on dating websites, you guys. I was on a dating website. I don't know if you guys know it. It's called plentyoffish.com. So, I have this system for that dating website, okay? It starts out, you do the messaging on the dating website, and then you go to texting, and then you have that person call you. Because this one time, I thought that I was talking to a beautiful woman named Brittany, who was 32, blonde, and loved mudding. I don't even fucking know what mudding is. But if you would have seen Brittany's picture, you would have loved mudding too. So the time comes when I get the phone call, and all of a sudden my phone's ringing, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Brittany. And I'm like, hey, how's it going? And all of a sudden the voice goes, hey, how's it going, man? And I'm like, you don't sound like a 32-year-old mud and blonde. And all of a sudden the voice is like, it's not. And I'm like, who is this? And the voice goes, I'm an 82-year-old black man named Tucker. And I'm like, why the hell are you catfishing me, Tucker? Like, this is pretty messed up. And he goes, I was just hoping maybe you'd take me out for a couple drinks and I could suck your dick for $40. Because that's so fucked up. Because, like, $40 is a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? To pay a dude off POF to suck your dick. I would do it for $20. That's reasonable prices, Tucker. And a couple of drinks? Maybe one drink. You better take them teeth out, motherfucker. It's not going down that easy. I'm borderline Jewish. I will sit there and finagle about paying $20 even. I got 2 kids, which is a great way to roll off of a joke like that. Father of 2. How many people have kids out here tonight, you guys? Put your hands together for yourselves if you have kids. And you should. You got away from them. You escaped. That's worth clapping for. I have 2 awesome kids. They seriously, I was talking about friends earlier, they're probably my best friends. They're smart asses. I don't know why, I don't know how. But sometimes they're a-holes too, you know what I mean? My oldest son, he was talking to me the other day after Trump got elected, and he goes, Dad, I don't really like Trump as the president. And I'm like, why? Because I didn't see him as a political type of guy. And he goes, because, Dad, I'm a quarter Mexican. He was like, it's only a matter of time before he deports me. I'm like, I'm pretty fucking sure he doesn't care about you with 1/4 Mexican in you. But how messed up would it be if I said that, and then like 2 weeks later, this SWAT team just kicks my door, and they're like, we're the quarter Mexican SWAT team, we're looking for Colin. And I'm like, oh shit, I lied, buddy. So sorry. Really didn't think it was gonna pan out like this. You know what? Just take him. He's an asshole sometimes. Oh, I didn't do a show right unless I get an awe, you guys. He cracks me up. He struggles in school sometimes, so I try to find any gain that I can, and like alright, he's doing good, And one day I made corn dogs and beans, or as I like to call it, my signature dish. And he gets done with the corn dog, and he's eating the baked beans, 1 bean at a time, with his corn dog stick. Now, as a parent, you know what I mean? You're trying to create this useful, successful, nice human being to throw out into society. And at that moment, you guys, I feel like I fucked up somewhere. I feel like I could have did better. I go, dude, why don't you have a fork? And he goes, I don't know, I just didn't go grab one. And I'm like, no. I was like, I'm trying to create a productive person into society that's responsible, and takes care of things on their own. So when you're 18, I can be like, all right, have a good day. And he goes, how about you go grab me a fork? And I'm like, why would I do that? That goes against everything. And he goes, because Dad, when I get older, I want to be a supervisor. And if I can get you to go snatch up that fork, then I feel like I'm succeeding at that, So I went and got the little dude a fork, you know what I'm saying? I want him to feel like he's going to do something in life. And when I brought it back to him, and it was really funny, he was like, this is going to look really good on your review, Dad. You could get a raise. And I'm like, you don't pay me. All right, you guys, that's all the time. I had a treat coming here. Thank you very much, and I love you.